Thoughts on this evening then, Neil?
Scrappy game, wasn't it? I thought it wasn't a lot of football, decent football played, but I thought what football was played, I thought we were the side that played it in both halves really, but we tried to get it down and play some decent stuff, but it just didn't really happen for us tonight. I thought it was a scrappy game. I thought they tried to break play up and and make it turn into a bit of a battle and make it ugly, and they were probably trying to get a free kick and put it into our box and cause us problems, which we dealt with. I thought as a squad of 16, 11 that started, I thought we were strong. We looked physically strong, looked hard to beat. I don't think they've had a shot on goal, but it was scrappy, not a lot of football, and we just didn't have that cutting edge in the final third to win the game.
It was a hard-earned point,
yeah.
But I don't think it came as a surprise to any of us that it was going to be a battle this evening.
Yeah.
And we battled through, but had chances, but unfortunately just couldn't take it.
I think I think that was their game plan. I think they wanted to try and make it scrappy and break the play up. You know, we've been playing some fantastic football of late, and that was probably their plan, to slow the tempo down, turn it into an ugly game, make it a battle, and they succeeded in doing that. And you know, it was quite an even contest. Like I say, that any football that was played by us. We had the two best goal scoring opportunities, James Dan's first half and then one in the second half, and you know, probably edged it. We're probably better side, but not we haven't played as well as we played Saturday against Stocksbridge, or as well as we did against Newcastle here last week, and that's probably down to, you know, the conditions, tiredness, because obviously we played three games in 7 or 8 days, and it's difficult. And bearing in mind we only really made 2 changes tonight, so all in all, I've got to be honest with you, I stood on the side with 5 minutes ago and I said to Nick, I said, you know, we look strong, we look physically strong, we look hard to beat. They never really looked like scoring. Solid points away from home, which we'd have took. You know, I said to you on Saturday, I'd take a point now, and I'm really happy with the point. But I looked at us and I thought, you know, we've come here tonight, stuck at it. It was ugly, mucked in, did all the horrible side of football that you need to do to try and win football matches. Just haven't had that look in the final third.
Stanley was a bit of a threat when he came on. He just desperate to get on the park, and you know, had a threat, and probably his best opportunity was when he decided to shoot from the edge of the area, and he probably could have drove forward himself. Yeah,
just decision making. I mean, you know, he's gone on. He wants to try and make an impact. I thought him and Kobe did well when they went on for their 30-35 minutes. They did well. And they, you know, we looked a little bit more lively up top when they went on, which was good. And you know, we try and get them in and get them in behind. They're a goal threat, and you know, just decision making. A couple of times he went through, and Kobe a couple of times was offside. If he just checked his run a little bit, it'd have got in. But you know, we're not going to have it all our own way, week in, week out, are we? We've had it great for weeks now, and you know, I wanted to come here and get 3 points. You know, I was more than happy to have a point before the game. I'm chuffed to bits that we've got a point. I'm really happy that we look strong, physically strong. We look hard to beat. There's a mentality about us at the minute that's saying, you know, we're not going to be rolled over easy, which is good, and that only bodes well for the future.
Again, unbeaten again tonight. It's another point, you know, nearer the sides above, and probably it has, you know, Norton only had a faint chance of the playoffs anyway, but that result was probably to another club probably knocked out of the race, because they've got to win far too many games to catch up. So again, on a positive side, it's a point nearer that top 5 finish at the end of the season. Yeah,
60 points. Mikelova are top on 67. Sutton second, I think, or something, 66. Newcastle 65 or 60. Tight, isn't it? Really tight, and lots of twists and turns.
And I think we'd all probably, you know, if we'd have said this in August, we'd have probably said, yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, definitely. 10 games left for us. Can get 90 points. If we win the 10 games, that's what we've set the lads a target to do. Get 90 points, you know, we'll be in the playoffs, that's for sure. And I think if we get 90 points, if we win them 10 games, we'll be able to tilt at the title.
90 points, I don't think how many people will be turning up if we win the next 10.
Well, it's just, you know, you've got to put a positive spin on it, Gary. You know, we're as a club, as a squad of players, we're flying, aren't we? You know, we're sky high in terms of confidence, winning football matches more often than not. I think how many games we played this season? 32. 32. Yeah. Lost 6 games all season. You know, we're on a right high, and you know, it shows that perhaps a few of the fans are a little bit disappointed tonight because we've only got a point away at Norton. And fair play, they've come out in the numbers, and they perhaps are a little bit disappointed. I'd have been more than happy before the game, like I said, to take a point. 4 points from the week, fantastic. you know, win 2 games a week, if you can get 4 points, you're going to be in and around promotion spots. And like I say, I don't know what the count is now, but we're two games beaten in 19, 20 games, something like that. It's, the league form's frightening, really, what we've got.
Well, I looked at 2 away games after Saturday, which were the ones that I had question marks against. This was one,
Yeah.
and Colville's another one, because it's
Yeah.
never an easy place to go.
Yeah.
But apart from that, our home form is so good that there's no reason why, as you say, you can't win the next 10.
Well, we've lost once at home all season in the league, so you know that bodes well. You know, we've just had 3 really tough away games. We've got 7 points. You know, and before those 3 away games, Newcastle, Norton, and Stockbridge, you'd looked at it and thought this will make or break Stafford's season. You know, if we'd have probably only got a couple of points or not picked up anything or 1 win out of the 3, it might have, well, it would really have dented our playoff challenge. We've only got 7. We've gone on the road 3 times, 3 really tough away games, and got 7 points. Now we've got two juicy games at home. You know, Sheffield side who are going to be tough to break down, and then a real humdinger of a game against Spalding the week after. So I just said to the lads, you've worked really hard this week to pick up 4 points. We've had 3 real tough away games. Don't let yourselves down now. 2 home games. Home form's good. Should get a big gate Saturday. Big gate the following Saturday. Make sure to get 6 points.
Last one in terms of injuries. Obviously, Sam Griffiths we know about from Saturday.
Yeah, he was all right. He was all right today.
It?
Yeah, he was all right tonight. Yeah, he was fine. You know, we did a bit of a fitness test beforehand. It felt okay. Which, like I say, it was precautionary on Saturday, but I thought JJ did well Saturday, and I just didn't want to disrupt too much, if possible.
Sam Smith and Peter Till.
So Peter Till's got a rib muscle injury, like an intercostal muscle injury that he's had for a week or 2 now. He went on the next race Saturday after the game, struggling a little bit, and they've just said, he got bruised ribs, bruised intercostal muscle. He was willing to play tonight, but he was in too much pain, so put him on the bench, did the warm up, and felt it in the warm up, so we left him out in the end. But he'll be all right for the weekend. Sam Smith, hernia, so 2 games in 48 hours, no chance.
Yeah, we didn't think that was going to that was ever likely.
We've got to nurse him through now. He's Saturday to Saturday, simple as.
But to be honest, I mean, you wouldn't know if you saw his
performances
recently.
He's excellent.
You just wouldn't know, would
no,
you?
he's excellent Saturday, and he's been to the hospital today, had a scan, got a hernia. So we've got to nurse him through. You can play with them, but obviously it's very painful. So he's literally Saturday to Saturday. Phoned him yesterday. How do you feel? Feels okay, but not 100%. So you can't take the risk. You don't need to take the risk. Not when you've got JJ that can come into centre half, Nathan Smith come back into centre half. Shooter that was desperate to play. Shooter wasn't playing when I got here. I got him down not to play. I was resting him. I was going to put JJ in at centre half and play Studge right back. Studge said he was okay, and then Shoots comes out and said, "Don't drop me, don't drop me." So when you got a lad like that that's desperate to play, and I pulled 1 or 2 of them tonight, and they were a little bit like, "Well, I'm okay, I want to play, but I'm stiff." So you have to make a decision then. But when we've got a player like Shoots comes out and says, "Don't leave me out," the decision is made.
It's great though, isn't it? So
yeah, it's fantastic.
We move on to Saturday, and hopefully be another big crowd,
yeah.
and we can give the big crowd another 3 points.
Yeah, just keep chipping away. It'd be great to get 90 points, wouldn't it? Win all 10 games. It won't happen, but we'll keep telling the players that's what we want.
Very popular man if we get 90 points.
No, let's look at the next one, Sheffield. Let's make sure we don't we don't fall foul of that. Let's concentrate on that. Get through. Preparation then throughout the week for the Spalding game, and just look after them 2 games first.
Cheers, mate.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you.